Hello everyone. In this video we will solve question 23 for the Cambridge IGCSE 2023 competition. This question tells us that a train travels between two stations. The distance between the stations is 220 km, correct to the nearest kilometer. The speed of the train is 125 km per hour, correct to the nearest 5 km per hour. We are required to calculate the upper bound for the time the journey takes. Give your answer in hours and minutes. When it is stated that the distance between the stations is correct to the nearest kilometer, it means that the distance is rounded to the nearest whole kilometer. In this case, the actual distance may be slightly more or less than 220 km. But it is reported as 220 km to the nearest kilometer for simplicity and ease of communication. But he wants us to calculate the upper bound for the time the journey takes. So we take the largest distance, which is 220 plus 0.5. And also for speed, when it is stated that the speed of the train is correct to the nearest 5 km per hour, it means that the actual speed may be slightly more or less than 125 km per hour. But it is reported as 125 km per hour to the nearest 5 km per hour increment for the simplicity and ease of communication. But he wants us to calculate the upper bound for the time the journey takes. So we take the smallest speed, which is 125 minus 2.5. Now we use the rule for time, which is like this, and put everything at its value and get the final answer. After we got the answer, we can divide it in this way so that we can write it in a way that contain hours and minutes. The numbers after the point we multiply by 60 in order to convert from hours to minutes. And in this way, we have obtained the final answer.